Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to the European market preview. Well, as anticipated, it's been mainly sort of equity market driven in the currencies today. So I suppose the biggest movers have probably been Aussie, Kiwi, and of course dollar yen. So basically, the majority of currencies are at their lows against the dollar. So I just showed the Aussie had a little peak down its previous support. Not enough to get into a decent break. It's sort of bounced. It's bounced more on the equity markets coming back into a better level. So Nikkei now 1% down. But what really provoked that move was a comment, and we had it up here in the trade zone. I'll just bring that up for you here. Basically, more news out of China. China's keep ban on major shareholders offloading stakes in listed firms, effective until new rules are promulgated. So basically, the major shareholders, they can't sell. You can't sell your shares. Obviously, that puts a bit of a bearish tone on their stock market. That translated through to, here's my Nikkei chart. But here you can see Nikkei's recovered not a little bit from lows down here, well under 18,200. But the Chinese index is back in black, so 0.3% and 0.69. That's helped the currencies sort of rebound a little bit. This is dollar yen. That's bounced nicely off these lows. So we had a previous breakdown here, and now we're just sort of sitting in no man's land. These will be a target for the UK market. 118.40 is the next level on the downside. Top side, your first resistance is going to come in around about 119.30, and then the trend line resistance is coming in around about 119.80 at the moment. Yen cross is still looking vulnerable as well. Big stuff coming out tonight, so there's a bit more fundamental data coming out. Wasn't much at all today in the Asian session. We had the Caixin Services PMI out of China. That was lower than expected as well. Expected at 52.3, came out at 50.2. So that also added to the bearish tone, certainly on the Aussie and the Kiwi. Looking ahead into tonight, here's a Euro chart. Just sitting above this sort of previous low, 107.10, and therefore I would say 107, the figure, is probably the next level we're really looking for on the downside. We've got Spanish, Italian, French, German services PMI all out, and the European final services PMI. They're pretty much secondary data, but what is top tier data is the services PMI in the UK. That's coming out 8:30 Sydney time, expected to come out 55.6. So I suppose the majority of the market will be looking to continue with the trend to the downside. So we'll be looking for lower numbers. So anything probably around 54 and under, maybe 54 and a half and under, certainly give you a good reason to sell cable. Looking ahead into that New York session as well, which I'm sure some of the guys in London will pick up on. Got the ADP non-farms. It's sort of almost escaped our usual attention, the fact that it is a non-farm week because we're back after the holidays, and we've had this sort of volatility in the equity market. There is non-farms this week. The ADP, which is the precursor to the real non-farms, that's predicted to come out 193,000. So keep an eye on that. There is a strong correlation between the ADP result and then the real result that comes on Friday. We've then got trade balance in Canada and in the US, and then later on the ISM non-manufacturing PMI. So we are back fully in with all the fundamental data coming out. This will kick the market through, but certainly I think the majority of traders are looking to jump on the back of this trend. So we'll be selling the currencies against dollar and probably selling the currencies against yen as well. All right, guys, good luck. If you've got any questions, hit us in the trade zone for the members, or email us at info@tradersfortraders.com. We'll get straight back to you. Good luck, and we'll be speaking soon. Cheers.